man. You's a weak-ass nigga, man. You should have stayed down in the country, man. Yo, I'm a nigga, yo. You fucking brought this on yourself, man. Wetting your fucking pants like you a little boy. Be a man. Stand up like a motherfucking man. Do it, goddammit, if you're gonna...
Consumed by guilt, Wallace became an informant for the police. To protect him, they sent him to his grandma's house in the country. But Wallace couldn't stand the country life. He called Poot all the time to complain. One day, after another phone call, Wallace decided to return to that drug-filled place. He didn't realize he was already on the gang's hit list. The next day, he was back in the low-rise area. What hurt Dee was that Wallace wasn't coming back to visit for a short time. He came back to dive back into the life. Dee wanted to tell him to go back to school, start fresh. But Wallace seemed to have forgotten why he left in the first place. His hatred for the country life made him think the low-rise area was his true home. There were familiar faces. The past was all here. This was home. What he didn't remember was that those familiar faces had trapped his future with drugs and violence. He knew he couldn't stop Wallace from coming back. He knew Wallace was being targeted by the gang. All he could do was warn him.
Anybody asks you whether you're in this game, you tell them you're in it for life, all right? You play it hard, you play it tight, and you make sure niggas know you're gonna stand by your people. No loose talk, no second thoughts, and no snitching.
Dee went to the higher-ups, hoping they'd spare Wallace. What he didn't know was, as soon as he left the meeting, Stringer found Bodie. They both saw Wallace's escape to his grandma's as weakness.
He just ain't built for this, man. Heart pump Kool-Aid.
Alright, you built for this shit?
Yeah.
You ready to put the work in?
Bodie, thinking of himself as a warrior, understood what Stringer meant. If he wanted to move up, he had to take Wallace out. Bodie went to Poot, asking for his help. Since Wallace and Poot lived together, if they were going to kill Wallace, Poot had to get involved. It was a tough choice. No one wants to kill a friend, but they had no choice. Bodie and Poot followed Wallace back to his place. Wallace turned around and saw Bodie pull out a gun, aiming it at him.
You should have stayed down in the country, man. Yo, I'm a nigga, yo. You fucking brought this on yourself, man.
Poot urged Bodie to finish it fast. He knew that if Wallace begged, it would only drag out the fear of death. Bodie's hand shook as he fired. The first shot only wounded Wallace. Poot took the gun calmly, and 2 shots hit Wallace in the head. That was the end of Wallace's life. There were no heroes, no redemption, just the tragic cycle continuing.